Had enough of endless tailbacks and canceled trains? Consider switching to a running or cycling commute. According to a report by exercising tracking app Strava, the number of run commuters increased by 51% last year. And with the launch of Red Bull's Million-Mile Commute, challenging the nation to collectively achieve 1 million human-powered miles over the month of July, you have an added incentive to join them. Here are 9 good reasons to make the switch, plus tips on how to make a running or cycling commute work for you. 1. Save lots of money. Whether you buy a season ticket, or spend on petrol and parking, commuting costs add up. Londoners spend around £387 a month travelling to and from the office, while the average worker in the UK will incur over £135,000 of travel costs by the time they retire. Aside from a comparatively small initial investment, would-be cyclists should see if their employer is part of the government's Cycle to Work scheme, where you can get an interest-free loan to buy a bike. A human-powered commute is cost-free. 2. Rediscover your city. Choosing off-road routes through parks and along rivers for you run commute, or quieter back streets if you're cycling, is a great way, or exploring different parts of your hometown. The freedom to alter your routes keeps you motivated. 2. Lizzie, 28, is a regular running commuter. Her advice: prep multiple routes for your journey and mix it up, even if it's by a few streets or so. I try and run a different set of streets every few weeks so I don't see the same scenery every time. 3. Calm your mind. Endorphin boost aside, instead of stewing at another red light, a running or cycling commute puts you in control of your time. Running home after a difficult day at work can help you decompress mentally. By the time you open your front door, you've mentally decompressed and already ticked off your workout, so you can really enjoy your evening. As an added bonus, you'll sleep better, too. 4. Beat desk fatigue. Most of us spend too much time cooped up in an office, barely getting a breath of fresh air at lunch, eating in front of our computers instead. Add on a lengthy commute and the amount of time we actually spend outdoors can be negligible. A 30-minute run will not only top up your vitamin D levels, but studies indicate that exercising outdoors can make you feel less stressed and more energized compared to working out indoors. 5. Keep your workouts consistent. With working hours in the UK increasing, it's hard to squeeze enough time from your week to fit in your ideal number of workouts. Turning your commuting time into exercise time adds hours into your diary. Your workouts are more likely to be consistent too. You can't skip work in the same way you might skip the gym. 6. Boost your metabolism. You may already be on the treadmill at 7 a.m., but consider adding on a run from the gym to your office, showering at work, to really maximize the benefits. Exercise increases your metabolism for the day, which is why running to work in the morning is the perfect time to do it, says London-based PT Tom Wright. It also increases body fat utilization, so you become more efficient at using your calories and not storing them. 7. Improve your productivity. An active commute can also up your game at work. Running increases cognitive activity, says Wright, who's backed up by a Stanford University study which found that exercise has an immediate positive effect on our mental firepower. Exercise also raises concentration levels and enhances creativity, so if you're worried that running or cycling to work will make you too tired to impress your boss, think again. 8. Reduce your carbon footprint. In 2017, it's estimated UK run commuters covered a total distance of 16.7 million kilometers, offsetting a potential 1.1 billion liters of CO2, the equivalent of keeping more than 1,300 cars off the road. If you want to see how much you can personally save, try this carbon footprint calculator. 9. Carry less around. Whether you choose to run or cycle your commute, a lightweight backpack designed for exercise is key. Get a proper running rucksack. I cannot stress that enough, says Katie, 27, who has fine-tuned her routine for running home from work. I forward plan my outfits for work, too. I used to end up leaving bulky jackets at the office every night because they were too big and bulky to run home with. Generally, you'll want to try and streamline the amount of belongings you take to and from work, so Marie Kondo your bulging tote bag. Join the active commute community, and clock up your human-powered miles for a chance to win prizes by signing up to Red Bull's Million Mile Commute.